Hello friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today in this video we are going to talk about 2022 Haval H6 Hybrid Review, Australian launch. If you are interested in this topic, please like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell icon. Let's get into the video. Haval is a brand in a hurry. Not content with ruffling the feathers of established players in the small and medium SUV segments, Haval now has the popular Toyota RAV4 Hybrid firmly in its sights. Barely 7 years after it launched in Australia, Haval is making a big name for itself as a purveyor of capable and sharply priced SUVs. The latest addition to the Australian Haval range is the 2022 Haval H6 Hybrid, a 5-door SUV that pairs a petrol engine with an electric motor and battery to not only reduce fuel consumption, but also increase real-world performance. Hybrids, folks, that's where it's at. 3 out of 4 Toyota RAV4s bought by Australians in 2021 were powered by Toyota's petrol-electric hybrid drivetrain. And now Haval wants a slice of the action. The $45,990 Haval H6 Hybrid sits at the top of the H6 range, which starts at premium spec and progresses through luxe to ultra. There's also a $40,990 Vanta spec, but Haval tells us that is a black pack limited run variant. Those prices are all drive-away, by the way. So bear that in mind when cross-shopping against rivals like the RAV4, Mazda CX-5, Kia Sportage, Hyundai Tucson, and Mitsubishi Outlander, which may include additional dealer delivery and stamp duty fees on top of advertised prices. Of those, the Kia Sportage is our pick. It is the reigning Drive Car of the Year Best Medium SUV champion. According to VFACTS sales data, buyers' favorites are the Toyota RAV4 and the Mazda CX-5. The Haval H6 Hybrid comes in Ultra specification only, at this stage, although the option is there for Haval to offer the hybrid in other specs, presumably if demand warrants. The H6 Ultra Hybrid test car is dressed pretty much the same as a petrol-powered Ultra. The only differences are revised front-end visuals, chrome detailing on the side, and at the back the hybrid gets a different high-mounted stop light, and the obligatory hybrid badging. First impressions of the H6's cabin are overwhelmingly positive. It's a spacious and classy interior that suggests a price tag on the higher side of $50,000, not under it. Leather is the material of choice, covering pretty much all surfaces, including comfortable and supportive electrically adjustable driver and passenger seats. Minimalist is the overriding theme, with very few buttons or dials cluttering the various surfaces. Most of the functionality, beyond actually driving the car, are hidden within the centrally mounted 12.3-inch infotainment touchscreen. Some may view this centralization of controls as a boon, however, we'd have liked it more if a few features were more easily accessible. We would also like to have seen more of an effort to integrate the two screens into the dashboard. Instead, it looks like the 12.3-inch central screen and the smaller screen in front of the driver were plunked on after the dashboard was designed and built. In terms of interior space, the Haval H6 feels a size above its medium SUV rivals, and not just because of the dual-pane panoramic glass roof letting light into both rows. There are plenty of storage options in the front, including a deep central armrest bin and second shelf under the center console. There are also 2 cup holders up front, 2 USB-C ports, a 12V plug, and a big wireless charging mat. The back seats are extremely spacious in terms of headroom, legroom, and underseat footroom. Class leading, surely. Back seat occupants also get good airflow from 2 central vents. Below the vents are 2 USB charge ports, and the center fold-down armrest has 2 cup holders. There are ISOFIX latches in both outer back seats. Little kids may find the Haval's beltline too high in the back, making it harder to see out the window. As for boot space, Haval claims the same 600L as non-hybrid H6s, despite the inclusion of a 1.76 kWh battery between the boot floor and the rear axle. It does mean you lose the space-saver spare tire, however, which is replaced by an air compressor and a bottle of puncture plugging goop. If you need more boot space, the back seats fold down in a 60-40 split to provide 1485L of stowage, but there are no remote seat releases. The boot door opens and closes electronically, either via a button on the key or on the dashboard. One other nice touch is the red mood lighting that includes racy red streaks on the dashboard leatherette in front of the passenger, invisible by day, but glowing through for added ambience at night. All of the Haval's infotainment and connectivity settings are centralized in the 12.3-inch central screen. There is also a smaller 10.25-inch screen in front of the driver that displays vehicle speed, engine speed, fuel use and other useful information. The Haval H6 Ultra also has a head-up display projected onto the windscreen ahead of the driver. Both internal screens' graphics are of a commendably high quality, and some of the functionality is refreshingly easy, a clear sign Haval has not blindly followed others when designing its menu systems. The downside to this, however, is that some functions are bizarrely placed or have strange needs. One such example is temperature adjustment for the dual-zone climate control system that requires 2 taps for every increment change. Another is the media system's default source setting, USB music that nobody uses, not Bluetooth, or simply defaulting to the last used setting. One more that's not a software quirk so much as a hangover of the Haval's left-hand drive origins. The smartphone mirroring USB port is on the passenger side of the center console. The driver's instrument screen has basic functionality and can cycle between 5 menus prioritizing hybrid powertrain schematics, stats, individual tire pressures, and other rudimentary settings. One of the menus contains a real-world fuel use graph that looks uncannily like a hospital heart monitor, and even has a spike like a heartbeat every second, even when you're on a constant throttle, which is disconcerting. 2 features missing from the Haval multimedia system that its opponents usually offer at this price range are satellite navigation and digital radio. Haval probably assumes the former is redundant in this age of smartphone mirroring, and maybe it is for some, but not all. The latter is an oversight that needs addressing. Haval has not stinted on safety equipment with the H6 range. Everything from the base model to the Ultra comes with front, side, curtain, and even a front center airbag. All models receive autonomous emergency braking, lane departure warning, blind spot detection and lane change assist, whereas the Ultra adds adaptive cruise control, rear cross-traffic assist, and a 360-degree camera. One impressive feature of the H6 Ultra is the representation of other traffic shown as part of the adaptive cruise control and lane-keeping assistance system. The Outrun-style graphics appear in the instrument cluster as well as the head-up display. It's what we've seen in Tesla, BMW and Mercedes-Benz models, so it's great to see at such an affordable price point. The Haval H6 was independently crash-tested by ANCAP in 2022, and the subsequent 5-star rating has been applied to all H6 variants sold in Australia since March 2021, except the hybrid that had not arrived at the time of testing. The H6 scored 90% for adult occupant protection, 88% for child occupant protection, 73% for vulnerable road user, and 81% for its safety assist systems. The H6 Ultra comes equipped with full auto parking, along with front and rear parking sensors, and a very impressive 360-degree camera display.